morning, everyone. Excuse me, daggone. Gee-wee. It's day 19 here on the island. About 8:30 in the morning here, Tennessee time. I got in this tent last night about 8 o'clock. And I have been in here ever since. Except get out and go to the bathroom here and there. Like I was saying yesterday, that wind, I just had enough of it. And this tent does the trick for that wind block. So today, all camp chores is done. I done them all yesterday, hoping I'd get to take me a shower. And now today, everything is set to go. And it's all super cloudy again. And I'm hoping, it warms up some. This guy would like to have a shower before y'all can smell me all the way up there in Cincinnati. Anyway, guess that's about it. I'm going to get out of here and go make me some coffee. And then, what I might do, might go give it a shot, go do some bluegill fishing. Because I sure would like something to eat tonight besides peanut butter and crackers or tuna and crackers or, stuff like that. Again, I could cook that Spam and just not make a sandwich of it, but I don't want to waste a whole half can of Spam. So, bluegill, I can eat that. I can eat every bit of it. Even if I caught 8 bluegills, I can eat it all. So, but that's about all. Hope everyone is having a good day wherever you may be. And I will catch y'all after a while. Bye. Right, everyone. Day 19 here on the islands. I was going to go bluegill fishing this morning. Never made it. Sat around and had my coffee. Got to thinking about things, like weather conditions and so forth. And checked out the winds. And today's winds is 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow's winds will be 7 miles an hour. And you have to excuse the rockiness here. I've got this little phone sitting on a tripod. And trying to get myself out of this cove. Whoa. Anyhow, I preferred the 7 mile or the 5 mile per hour winds over the 7. Figured I'd just take you along for some of the cruise. I'm going to do my best to try and make this my last paddle over until it's time for me to leave. Because I just really don't want to go back anymore, I really don't. I don't know whether I will film this whole paddle or not. Probably not. That would be an hour, each way. So that'd be 2 hours worth of video just of old Rob paddling across the lake. Might just film about 20 minutes of on the way over there and film about 20 minutes on the way back or something. If I do get back in time and I feel like it, then I might go do some bluegill fishing. And what happened is I got in the cooler to throw that cheese away, and lo and behold, that cheese is still cold. There's like 4 ice cubes in the cooler. Count them, 4. So I decided to go ahead and take the paddle today instead of tomorrow. Now, whether that's a good idea or not, I don't know. Not supposed to do any raining, and the way the currents are flowing right now, I don't know whether this is going to be a happy paddle for Rob or not. That's why I say I'm more work on this for next year, I guarantee you. I love the canoe, but I like the canoe in conditions conducive to said canoe, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Let's see if I can see what time it is. Yeah, okay, 12:46. So we'll just say I started this paddle at 12:40 or something. That's pretty close. All right, I made it to the point on the island. We'll go around it now. And hopefully some dillwad and some big cabin cruiser don't come down through here and decide they want to, you know, be funny or something, you know. Everyone has a right to be on the lake, even the big cabin cruisers. Just don't be a dillwad, you know. See some guy out there in a canoe, don't go by him in a boat doing, you know, 60 miles an hour on the water and put out waves that are, you know, 5-foot swells or whatever. Tip a person over maybe, you know. Yeah, but I'm also going to get me some night crawlers while I'm over there. And I got to get back to the main reason going over there, discovering that cheese is still good. And Frog might have some bread over there. And then again, he might not. But if he does, old Rob can have a sandwich tonight. Cooked over the little stove there, you know. And that'd be all right by me. I'd take a hot spam Sammy with some cheese and some mayonnaise. Ooh, wow, that'd be good. Especially when you compare it to peanut butter and crackers, or even tuna. Don't get me wrong, I like it tuna on crackers, but not when it's the only couple things you really have, you know. And that's when it gets down to the nitty gritty of, yeah, that just don't sound good. Yeah, next year, Adventure for a Cure, I think it's going to be a lot cooler. Of course, everybody won't get to see all the videos right away. I have to wait till I get back, but then I can upload them off that little hard drive there onto the computer. And if I so desire, I can actually like edit said videos, you know. I can turn it into, I don't know, you turn it into a 2.5-hour episode per week and post it onto the YouTube there, you know. Of course, I'd still do some little quick videos on here if there's the service, you know. Which after this year, I ain't counting on that, you know. Didn't really count on it this year. I got a lot better service this year than what I expected. I expected zero service, you know. Yep. Oh, what are we up to here? Oh, 6 minutes or something. I can still chat for a while if I take this up to 20. Just kind of curious who's on today. Over there, the Frogs. Wonder if it's Frog. Or it might be Billy. No, Billy's on Sundays. So, it'll have to be Frog or Lou. Lou, to me, is the new guy. You know, I know Bob and Frog for many, many years. And, of course, Bob's gone now. I don't know if I talked about that or not, but he had beat cancer one time. Kicked its butt, actually. Gone. No signs of the big C anywhere. Then, you know, about 2 years ago, me and Dad was down here, and Bob was all right. You know, he'd kicked its butt. And then, come down here this year and find out, you know, Bob is no longer with us. I guess he'd come back and he's like, no, you know, I ain't going through all that crap again. So I guess all the, you know, chemicals and the radiation and all that. I hear some boats out here. I ain't even gonna look. Who cares, right? They come by me, I just have to turn into the waves, and all will be okay for Island Rock. Still hope it ain't no cabin cruiser or nothing, like I was talking about earlier. That's just not cool. I saw one, I reckon it was yesterday, I think, come by the island there, and you know, that boat is so big, he probably should be like an ocean going vessel, you know, like at least down in the Gulf or up in the Great Lakes or somewhere like that, you know. That's some serious business there. And that thing is huge. You could probably put 20 people on there easy, you know. That's a lot. Yeah, I wanted to bring my nightcrawler bucket. And I was afraid them sitting out here in this sun for an hour all the way over there and an hour all the way back, they wouldn't fare so well, you know. The sun would kill them. If what I need me is a little bulletproof, extra large John boat type dealie, you know, powder coated, real tree camo, 2 fishing seats in there, and a live well. That would work just fine. I'd like to have a pontoon, but they're even more pricey than that little bulletproof little John boat I was just talking about. I think I could probably get one of them for I don't know, 8 or 9K maybe, which that's pricey, but it's not as pricey as a bass buggy I'd like to have, a little pontoon made by Sun Tracker. But those are like 18K. Will double the price of that little bulletproof John boat there. Wish I could just switch the view of this camera around whenever I wanted. So that way you could get like a forward facing view some too. See where I'm going and all that good stuff. But next year, I plan on having 2 GoPros. I've got the 7 Black right now. And I can use it to face forward on the Canoe, because I'll be able to see the little screen there on the back of the GoPro. And then the new GoPro they just come out with this year in September there is GoPro Black 8. Now that one will also have all the features of the 7, except it will have a flip screen or reverse screen, I believe, if I heard right, where I can have it facing me and be able to see that I'm still in frame properly and all that. That will be a neat setup right there. Because, you know, you could film, you know, you can switch back and forth and film 5 minutes of each way and keep doing that, you know, back and forth or however minutes you wanted, and then later take it and put it on the computer there and edit it some, and you can blend it in all into one big episode, kind of like what I was talking about earlier. That'd be pretty cool. Not too much traffic out today, which is good for old Rob. The less, the better. Kind of waited way late in the day to do this first paddle over there to get supplies. I normally prefer to do this first paddle early in the morning. And then about this time of day, I'm already back to the island. Now I forget what time I said I started this paddle, but it'll be on the video, I know that. Oh, and by the way, as you can see, look at the sky. We got some sun out there. This is good. As long as it can stay this way for the day until this evening, well, Rob can have him a shower. And it's going to be right nice too if I get to have one. Yeah, of course, I would have much rather been bluegill fishing right now. But at the same time, I could have went and not caught no bluegills. And then I would have had to resort to the fried peanut butter and crackers, the tuna and crackers thing. Hey, I'd rather not, you know. I'm gonna ride through these waves here. How many minutes we up to? 15 minutes. All right, I'm gonna give this 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna stop it. And I may get a little bit more here after a while on the way back. All depending. Another boat went by on the right over here, and hopefully the waves that was going the other way towards that one from the other boat will kind of, you know, calm it down a little bit over there. We'll see. Might have to turn back into them. Yeah, it's getting pretty churned up out here. This is why I usually go in the morning time. And what I might should have done today is go in the morning time. Instead of getting this bright idea, hey, let's go for the paddle today because the wind's going to be higher tomorrow. You know? Yeah. Oh, shoot. But I've got my water, and somewhere, oh, there's my e-cig. I've got my e-cig. It shouldn't be on the floor. I'll tell you that, of the boat. I'm going to have to pick that up before it gets ruined. I think Frogs is starting a water taxi service out here. He could be the main driver there. Call him up, be like, Frog, come over here to the island and get me. Haul me back over yonder there so I can get supplies. Frog would be like, I don't like that idea. I can see it now. Frog with a big old dip going on. Lip all puffed out to here. Chewing some of that good stuff. Hey, I think I'm about a third of the way there. Maybe wrong on that. But either way, as long as I make it back to the island by dark, it's all right. Hopefully I ain't 3/4 wore out by then. I don't know whether I should turn the canoe around the other way, or not the canoe, but the camera on the way back and film from that point of view, or whether I should just leave it on here, just the way it is. I might turn it around for a while. Maybe not go 20 minutes like on this one. Maybe just go 10 or something, you know. That's what would be cool about that 2-camera setup. You could just go for as long as you want, you know, either way, and then you could just snip them and blend them. Keep snipping them, keep blending them, and yeah, I look forward to giving that there a try. The other day I just about put out the message on Facebook, somebody bring old Rob a 12 gauge down here. Go up there in the woods, kill me a couple squirrels. Make up a squirrel clean and squirrel frying episode on the island. But that'll be here next year. I just never knew you could hunt out there. I never gave it a second thought. I figured, well, this is a, you know, Army, whoop, you're gonna have to excuse the wobble in there. I'm trying to adjust myself. Figure it's an Army Corps lake. Of course, ran by TWRA and the Army Corps. I didn't know whether they'd want you out here messing around something like that or not. Then I found the dudes the other day, you know, reckon they was coon hunting because their hounds showed up there on the island at camp. We up to 20 minutes yet? Yep, we are up to 20 minutes. We're up to almost 21 minutes. So let's call this an episode. Let me just say this is episode 1 and going to get supplies. At least there will be a cooking episode later tonight, even though it's most liable to be a spam Sammy. But ooh, it's going to be good. It is going to be good. I'm going to cook it up the same way I do the bluegill. Throw some of that Montreal on there. Some of that crushed black pepper. I would probably leave out the salt. Spam probably has all the salt in it you would want in a Sammy. And I will have a little bit of ice there in the chest. I can just stick the other half that can right in there. And see what happens. I say I'm going to end something and then I think about something else to talk about, you know? All right, so anyhow, for real this time, legit, I'm going to call this one quits. And I will catch you guys some, at least, on the way back to the island, or maybe even a little bit once I get over there to where Frog is. All right, see y'all after a while. Bye.